Hey guys, Truetalk here, and today I'm going to be talking about Freedom Fighters The Ray, the first 6 episodes. So to start off, in the first episode, we kind of get what the gist of the trailer from way back when, from San Diego Comic-Con was. Kind of an introduction of the Ray and the Freedom Fighters and Earth X, and I guess I'll call them Overgirl, Dark Flash, and Dark Arrow. I don't know if those are like the official names, but addition to them, and then the Freedom Fighters, which is the Ray, Phantom Lady, Black Condor, Red Tornado, and Dollman. And we see them helping refugees escape while the Nazis are trying to take people in. So, and yeah, the first episode basically is that. The second episode, we see them fighting, and we get to see shots of all of the Freedom Fighters using their powers. The Phantom Lady has interesting powers. The Dollman can, shrink and grow. Kind of like the Atom and like the stereotypical, Ant-Man, Atom, those type of characters. We see a power that Black Condor kind of can control metal and maybe some kind of telekinesis. That was interesting to me. And we see Cisco, or I guess I should say the Earth X Cisco, coming in to help them. Who he has the same outfit and basically the powers of our Cisco. So we see him. But then in episode 3 we kind of have a turning point where we see Earth 1 Ray and how his life is. We see that the Earth 1 doppelgangers of Black Condor and Phantom Lady also work in the same department as him, and they're kind of insurance or housing lawyers or something along those lines, trying to make sure that these people have representation and making sure that they're not being kicked out of their homes unfairly. And basically that he wants to help people, and his best friend is Black Condor. But at the end of this episode, the interesting thing at the end of this episode is we see that the portal that Cisco opened up for Earth X Ray leads Earth X, the Ray, to basically Earth 1's Ray's backyard. It's kind of a little bit confusing when you think about it, but it works to an extent. So we see Earth X Ray die practically with the neural cortex that he was trying to keep away from the Nazis. And we see Earth 1 Ray kind of take on his powers, which was interesting. And then from there we go and we see that he goes to his best friend because, he has to have, the one person he can talk to about everything. And we see him kind of tell him what's going on and what happened and how he got this neural cortex. And we see that his powers are manifesting. And we see them, practice his powers and test it out. And we also see him he's based in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, on both Earths, practically. And we see him kind of use his powers to save 2 ladies from being robbed. We see him stop a bank robbery and all of that, and that's kind of cool. But the interesting thing about this series is that episode 6 ends with him being, tranquilized and kind of pass out, and we see him, or see some figures above him. So I don't know if this is meant to be how he ends up on Earth 1, but also at the same time, how would if this is how he ended up in the prison, how does this explain his previous relationship with all of the Resistance and Captain Cold on Earth X? So that's just interesting. I feel like there should be more of this, but at the same time, I want to say that the original plan, or what we were going to be getting, was 6 episodes. So I don't know if this is it and we'll have to wait for season 2, or if they made more than 6 episodes. But I feel like the cliffhanger was a really big cliffhanger. So I don't know if we're going to see more of this or not. But overall, it's interesting. This portion of it is practically a prequel to the Earth X crossover. I know that they said that Mari Vixen is supposed to show up in this series at some point. So, okay, that we're probably going to be getting more episodes, and then those episodes might be, I guess, the sequel to the crossover, more explanation of how he got to where he is and all of that. So, that's all. If you want to get more of a breakdown of each episode separately, you can go to my blog. The link will be in the description. Follow me on social media to keep up with me and see any updates and see if there's going to be more episodes, which I think there should be. And as always, guys, happy Saturday, and let's talk.